In full swing with royal duties, Kate and will pay no heed to eccentric Sussex lording it over people. William and Kate, both 39, took part in the Remembrance Sunday service in Whitehall yesterday. The Duke of Cambridge, Princess Anne, Prince Charles and Prince Edward all laid wreaths at the cenotaph as the nation came together to honour those who have died in conflict. The Duchess of Cambridge watched the ceremony from a balcony of the Foreign Office, alongside Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex. The Duchess of Cambridge took centre stage as she watched the Remembrance Sunday service in London alongside the Duchess of Cornwall and Sophie Wessex today. Kate looked solemn as she stood in the middle with Camilla and Sophie at her sides on a balcony of the Foreign Office while Prince Charles, Prince William, Princess Anne and Prince Edward were below as they laid wreaths at the cenotaph. However, missing from the balcony was the Queen, who has sprained her back and was unable to attend today's Remembrance Sunday service. In previous years, the Queen had stood on the balcony at the centre of Kate and Camilla. All three women, Kate, Camilla, and Sophie, were dressed in black hats and coats that had poppies pinned to them. Kate's Alexander McQueen coat was one she had previously worn to the same event in 2018. The Queen, who was coming to the end of a 2-week period of rest advised by doctors, was not present because she had sprained her back, Buckingham Palace announced. It had been reported that the monarch, who is head of the UK's armed forces, had been determined to attend the Remembrance Sunday event. Harry, who has served in the forces like other members of his family, honoured servicemen and women with Meghan in the US last week. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex took part in engagements with veterans and their families in New York City and New Jersey. Ahead of the commemorations, US-based body language expert Blanca Cobb compared the Sussexes' public appearances with those of the Cambridges. She claimed that William and Kate had become more informal in recent years and appeared more at ease with PDA, possibly because of Harry and Meghan's own approach. She said, "Sometimes it makes me wonder if, because the public has been so receptive of Harry and Meghan's affection, that perhaps, William and Kate, feel like, oh, well, maybe it is okay for us to show a little more affection in public." The body language expert attributed some of the freedom Meghan and Harry may have in their relationship to them stepping back from their royal roles last year. The couple announced their decision to become financially independent of the royal family in January 2020, and then moved to North America, before eventually settling in Montecito, California. Unlike Meghan and Harry, Ms. Cobb claimed that William and Kate are expected to adhere to a stricter set of royal protocols. She said, "They're royalty and there's certain rules of decorum when you're in public that they must follow, so, the rules for them are very different. And now that Meghan and Harry have stepped aside from their royal duties, they can show affection however they want out in public, so they can be even more informal. But I think that the rules are just different for William and Kate, based on their positions. But it's nice to see that it's relaxing a little bit." Prior to the somber remembrance events, both couples have been seen appearing to enjoy themselves out in public in recent months. In September, the Sussexes were photographed holding hands and putting their arms around one another's shoulders during their whirlwind tour of New York City. The visit was their largest series of engagements since the birth of their second child, Lilibet Diana, in June. Meanwhile, William and Kate have also had several high-profile engagements in recent weeks, such as the COP26 Climate Change Summit in Glasgow and the premiere of the new James Bond film No Time to Die in London. While the pair are not known for their PDA, when they attended the Earthshot Prize Awards ceremony last month, Kate was pictured with her arm around William's waist.